Hello everyone, this is Amin Pitkar from Guru Nanak Dev University and I'm a legal intern at Lexis and Company. So the purpose of today's video is basically to get to know about witness and its kinds. So let's start with the topic. So first of all, who is the witness? So we can say that a witness is a person who witnesses any act or series of acts or scene taking place. Witness may be any person who has the ability to perceive a fact through his senses. A competent witness may perceive any act from his eyes or ears or smell or sensation, or we can say touch or any other reasonable mode. As per section 118 of the Indian Evidence Act, a competent witness is one who has the capacity and ability to understand the questions put to him by the court. So we can say that if he has an understanding of questions and ability to give rational answers, then he is a competent witness. So any person can be a witness. There is no restriction as to who can be a witness or not. A person, either male or female, a child or age, can be a witness. The only restriction is that if person does not understand the questions and is not able to answer rationally, then he is not competent to. He is not a competent witness. So other than that, we can say that let's talk about types of witnesses under Indian Evidence Act. So a witness may be classified into different categories. The mode or source of perceiving any act may not be similar. A person may see a thing or hear a thing, so it depends. The important types are, first of all, there comes the interested witness. An interested witness is a person who wants the accused to be behind bars for the crime he committed. So he is interested in this case. Any person may be an interested witness, like a friend of the prosecution or any other person who wants a culprit to be punished. Other than that, we can talk about chance witness, the other kind of witnesses. So any person who by coincidence or chance is present at the scene of a crime or is passing by the scene of crime, it is called a chance witness. If such a person gives testimony in court, he's treated as a chance witness. For example, A and B, we can say that they are renowned businessmen, are making a deal of drugs in an old house where no one resides or generally visits, and C is a news reporter and he by chance came to know about it and he reached here for a general inspection. As soon as C reaches there, he saw that A is holding a gun against B and kills him, so he is a chance witness here. So then comes a stock witness. That is, the word stock means something which is stored or kept in for future use as per the availability. Stock witness is a person who remains at a back foot of police and comes in front as per directions of police. So their testimony is not very reliable and the court always opt not to stand on his testimony. Such witnesses are highly disfavored by the judges. It is the court's duty not to rely on or to consider the testimony of a stock witness. The court must make possible attempts to sustain the prosecution case on other pieces of evidence, excluding the stock witness evidence. For example, we can say that A works for the police as a witness to the crime. If a crime takes place and the police or prosecution does not have any strong witness to support their case, then the police may invite A for giving testimony in favor of the prosecution that he saw accused committing a crime or any other testimony against accused. So such kind of witnesses are generally prosecution favored witnesses and judges do not consider much to such stock witnesses. The other witness is a kind of eyewitness. So a person who from his eyes witnesses any act or scene of the crime is an eyewitness to the offense. An eyewitness may be any person like a stranger or relative or any other person from the perspective of evidence. An eyewitness is an important evidence in solving a case. It is generally said that anything can betray but not the eyes. For example, we can say that A is a shopkeeper and sits in his shop till 12 midnight and one day he saw some crime. So he's a eyewitness here. Then comes that the official witness. When a person from the police force gives testimony in the court of law, it is an official witness. It is termed an official witness because a person, we can say a person on duty gives evidence in favor of the prosecution. It is said that evidence of the police witness should not be disregarded, or we can say discarded, merely because the person belongs to the police force and therefore he can be biased towards prosecution and making the case strong. His credibility cannot be doubted in this manner. The court must scrutinize the witness strictly in accordance with the law, and if his testimony corroborates with the other pieces of evidence, then it is no harm in accepting it. If the official witness is trustworthy and credible, there is no reason for denial. The other comes the related witness. If a person to be a witness in court is a relative to the person who called him to be produced as a witness, is related witness. When a person is related to a person, his statement shall not be disregarded or discarded, or we can say rejected, due to the reason that he is a mere relative and he may be biased in the case. It should not be presumed that a relative witness will always favor his relative and not the truth. So that was all about witness and its kind. So I hope you like this video. Put a thumbs up on this video if you like this video, and also like and subscribe to the channel XClick. And this does not solicit any promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of the Bar Council of India. It is for education purpose only. Thank you.